Nick Folk to kick off. The Jets won the toss, elected to defer, which means we will see Brady right off the bat, and McCourty will take it back from the 2-yard line and be stopped at the 19-yard line. In motion to the inside, and Brady off play action is under pressure and gets it away, and the pass is incomplete. And
intentional grounding, offense to the play, half the distance to goal, loss of down, second down.
They'll blitz. Sometimes they'll blitz all the time. Sometimes they won't blitz very much, as was the case in the game at New England. And they give the ball to Stephen Ridley, who takes it out in 14 from the 15-yard line. To the outside, he goes to Edelman, and Edelman gets a block, but then a nice tackle is made at the 22-yard line. Wilson will run it back for the Jets. And Wilson fields at the 34 and then just has to cover up. The motion goes Schillings. And they start with a play fake and pressure, much as New England did with Brady off play from the 29-yard line. And on the ground. And they ran the ball 41 times last weekend at St. Louis. That back end has been an issue. Talib came in a trade a couple of weeks ago from Tampa Bay, and the pass on third down.
For the day, but missed an opportunity there.
Robert Malone to kick. Julian Edelman will field at the 7. And Edelman has some room down the sideline, and Julian Edelman, who ran one back last week against Indianapolis, takes it out to the 36-yard line. Here's Ridley, the second-year back out of LSU, having a real good season. He's given them a real good running game and a lot of balance in their offense. And he picks up a first down here, taking the ball to the 50-yard line. And again,
football.
Play action, Brady to the left side, and it's one-handed by Aaron Hernandez. So back from the ankle injury, Hernandez takes it to the 23-yard line.
Reload at tight end in New England, don't they?
From the 23. And they change it up on offense. Here's Ridley. But when they get going, they really get going, as is the case here. And on 2nd and 9, Brady moving away, buying time, throwing too high. Brady, look at that protection. Throws underneath him, it's incomplete. Look, 39-yard attempt. Steven Gostkowski. And that kick is hooking and is no good. And first down, Patriots show blitz and there's contact up front. Referee is Mike Carey. Vince Wilfork came across the line.
Defense number 75. 5-yard penalty, still first down. 5 yards to go.
Middle of the field.
On first down and 5. Ball is handed off to Sean Green up to the 38-yard line. So Andrew Luck last week for touchdowns. And on 2nd and short, big hole over the right side. And Sean Green takes the ball into New England territory from the 47-yard line. And here's Green again. They have a 3-pronged running attack right now. Sanchez, short drop, and then a quick throw, and that'll be caught for a first down with forward progress.
Trying to find a way to make it work.
From the 35-yard line, the ball is handed off to Sean Green. Well, they're known for ground and pound, and you're right. When you miss Holmes, Chris,
I've seen a long time in this league.
Dropped a big pass in the 4th quarter in the New England game. On 2nd and 7, the pass goes to Green, and Green will be taken down about a yard shy of the first down by Gerard Mayo, and a flag comes in.
Holding, defense number 96. 5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
That is Jermaine.
Greatest threats.
From the 28 on first down, here is Powell. Bilal Powell gets his first.
Side of the ledger, too.
2nd and 6. And Sanchez under pressure, and then has it picked off at the 15-yard line. Picked off by the former Charger, Steve Gregory. And they begin with a play fake and a pass that is incomplete. Explained and photographed as well. That was perfect. 2nd and 10. Flag here before the snap.
12 men on the field. Defense when the snap was imminent. In a formation. 5-yard penalty is still second down.
New twist in the rule. 2nd and 5. And they give the ball to Danny Woodhead. who takes it out to the 30-yard line. And
Florida State, Ron Landry, LSU, Jeremiah Bell, Eastern Kentucky.
Kyle Wilson, Boise State.
And as the defense introduces himself, there is
Anybody.
2nd and 10, and a big hole on the right side as Ridley. And they toss the ball to Vereen, and Shane Vereen takes it out to the 45. 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Brady fires it over the middle into traffic, and that's West.
The whole thing there, Al, the protection up front. Oh.
This is Ridley on 2nd and 5, and on 3rd and 4. Ooh. And
Did he touch him, though?
did he touch it? Right. Wilkerson came across the line.
Call.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense jumped into the neutral zone, causing a reaction by the offense. 5-yard penalty. Enforcement. First down.
Yard line. Fake it to Welker. And then Brady's going to step away, and then Brady's going to hit Welker, and Welker gets smashed from the 41-yard line. We're on the stretch with Ridley taking the ball a yard shy of the first down. That'll make it the backfield on 3rd and 1. Here he goes again, and he picks up the first down over the go in the opening quarter. And Brady slings it to the outside and incomplete. 2nd down and 10 from the 32. And this is Vereen to the 20-yard line, and the flag is down at the 25-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. Half the distance to the goal from the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
1st and goal from the 9-yard line. And now here is Vereen again to the 7-yard line. Waning seconds of the quarter. Vereen again. Through the middle he goes. He gets it to the 3-yard line. Brady, great protection, slings it to the outside, and there's Welker getting open for the touchdown. Lankster was inside. Welker goes to the outside. Tom Brady converts to West, and the Patriots take the lead.
Wes Welker comes out, settles. Brady's looking away. And why Lankster came off of Wes Welker, I have no idea.
Steven Gostowski for the extra point. And we're 6. It was only 11 rushing yards. And the other 20 yards came on penalties. And 6 yards into the end zone, Joe McKnight, one of the best in the league, is out to the 30-yard line and then taken down at the 34 and 32-yard line. Start with a draw play with Bilal Powell, first 6 from the 37-yard line. Off the play fake. And a ton of time, and Powell gets free, wide open, and takes it. And it's a 5-yard gain for Powell. And 5. And a 2-yard gain here for Powell.
That's good.
3rd and 3, inside handoff. And Powell again, bullying situation, but everybody was worried about the right side of the Jets' offensive line. And now over right guard again, carrying the ball for a short gain. Jets have run the ball 11 times for 58 yards, so effective there. And then they throw it to the outside, and Cumberland make 3rd and 2 from the 32. They'll keep it on the ground, and this time trying to get that first down, trying to bull ahead. Sean Green is the running back. He gets it, and Green will lose the ball. And it's picked up at the 20-yard line by Steve Gregory, who already had an interception tonight, so now he has a fumble recovery from the 17. Tom Brady begins this drive with a pass to the left side, and that's Vereen, and Vereen gets free down the sideline. And Vereen is inside the 30, and nobody's going to get him. Touchdown New England. 83 yards.
Scott was in some kind of a man coverage. Wes Welker came down and rubbed him just enough where he couldn't get out on the route. And Shane Vereen, who is the speedster. It's Ridley who's been getting a lot of the attention, but Vereen was actually...
And then a one-play drive. 83 yards. The climb tonight already is Gostowski's kickoff. He fielded No, won't even be fielded by McKnight. Out of the end zone it goes.
He's like, game's a lot easier than it used to be.
From the 20-yard line, this is Clyde Gates picking up a first down. I mean, look, we talked to Tom Moore then at Indianapolis, the offensive coordinator. You got a busted play here, and then Sanchez gets hit. The ball is loose, and it's alive. And then going into the end zone is Steve Gregory, who's had an interception, 2 fumble recoveries, and a touchdown.
Gosh. In my life. Watch this. Vince Wilfork is going to throw Brandon Moore back into his quarterback. He's going to fumble the football. This is what Reggie White used to do to people. Forklift them and just lift them off the ground. That one just jumped to the top 5.
And Gostowski's extra point is good.
Could have left.
Right. Here's the kick. Got 7 yards in. Joe McKnight. And McKnight will lose the ball again. It goes right into Edelman's hands. And Edelman goes in for a touchdown. And the Jets have turned the ball over 4 times. Yep.
This is it. You're getting a chance to see it live tonight. Julian Edelman on the fly catches that thing. Oh my gosh. Now it's a product of hard hitting and guys bringing it. Let's not say that, but these are some of the most bizarre plays you'll ever see.
On a fumble return.
I don't think I've ever seen that either. That's 2 plays in a row I've never seen. Catch it on the fly.
7 yards in. McKnight. And he gets taken down at the 18. There was some question as to whether he'd even be active tonight with the rib injuries. So at the 18-yard line on first down. Give the ball to Green. 2nd and 6. And Sanchez will sling it to the outside. And that'll be caught by Conrad Rulin. And Green will take it to the outside. And gets by Mayo, and then is tackled for years. Trying to play to the strengths of his team, mixing and matching and moving the chess pieces left and right. You saw Bob Kraft flanked by his sons Danny and Jonathan looking on very proudly, and the pass to the outside here, caught by Power, and he gets taken down.
He might be saying, let's go.
Let's get Richard Wood back. Oof. This is Gerard Mayo coming in for the sack at the 32-yard line. Malone is the punter. And here is Edelman and right at the boundary, so line on first down. And Brady's going to go to the air and throw to Brandon Lloyd, who takes it out to the 39-yard line. Franchise record-tying 59-point outburst last week against Indianapolis in Stephen Morrow's papers. 2nd down and 5. And to the outside and getting stuffed right there by LaRon Landry is Ridley. So I don't know, what do you call it tomorrow? Black Thursday? And Brady. And he's going deep and getting free is Edelman. And Edelman will go into the end zone again. 2 touchdowns last week, 2 touchdowns to the extra point.
Looked like some kind of corners coverage on the outside. Once he goes to the post, LaRon Landry is going to have to run him down, and really there's no way.
For the extra point.
Wow.
Tonight.
I'm going to say the Knicks.
They outscore him. Here's McKnight, a yard in the end zone. And McKnight out to the 23-yard line. From the 23-yard line, Sanchez. And Sanchez slings it to the outside, and that'll be a first down as Dustin Kelce.
We're not even to halftime.
Sanchez throws, and that's caught. Keller makes the catch. And what does a coach say? From Manhattan and across the Hudson back to the Meadowlands. 2nd down and 2 at the 2-minute warning, and getting stuffed in the backfield is Bilal. Always fun to meet with him. 3rd down and 2 from the 48-yard line, and over the middle. The pass is caught at the 45-yard line by Jeff.
Looks like one of his guys.
No question.
Yeah.
tipped and incomplete. Intended.
I used to sit on the couch and just laugh out loud at that stuff.
2nd and 10. Sanchez slings it to the outside, and it's caught there by Stephen Hill, and the rookie is taken down at the 36-yard line. We used to laugh about the pay more than scale too. 3rd and 1, and this is Green taking it to the 31-yard line. That'll be it. And Sanchez to the outside, and that is incomplete. That's all they would need.
They're already pretty good. I don't even know what category to put them in.
2nd and 10, and that pass is caught, and then getting whacked at the 20-yard line is Gates, and then the ball is loose on the ground because Gates was hit so hard. And Sanchez throws, and that's incomplete. So it'll be receivers to the left, and the pass is caught at the 15-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Stephen Hill makes the catch. Very restless, ball at the 14. Spike it here, but took a lot of time off. 32-yard attempt for Nick Folk. And it is good.
The image of this Patriots organization then with 5 rings.
This will be Edelman with a neat coverage team here. Jets, of course, just trying to stay alive in the playoff race, but things are pretty dire at the moment. And McKnight from the 7-yard line brings this one back out to the 21 gun. And we start with Green, and he can't get out of the backfield. Arrington makes the tackle, and he's the historian, and that's the way he goes when somebody says you're running up the score. 2nd and 12, and the pass to the outside is caught by Curley. And Curley is at, and that's why a lot of people think sometimes he's running up the score. Here's Curley, and Curley loses his helmet.
Some special teams.
Punt team in on 4th and 1. By the way, Tebow's not even on the punt team. He normally is, which will tell you all you need to know about his rib situation. And back to receive it is Welker, and he's throwing up outside of Boston. Brady on 1st down. Throwing incomplete, intended for Julian.
Could run up some points, but this team's starting to look like that.
Brady up in the pocket and then throws, and that's incomplete, intended for 3rd and 10.
That whole shoe thing we have a problem with.
Right on the 3rd and 10. The catch is made over the middle. Wes Welker.
So that Brady has all that room to step forward.
And again, they go no huddle here and give it to Stephen Ridley, and he gets slung down by David Harris.
About 175 straight attempts with that one.
And the leg of that figure here is the catch is made by Aaron Hernandez. 1 and 3 unless they have a 3-game lead. And Brady on a quarterback sneak where he's been so effective through the years with that second effort is it. The toss coming back to Edelman, and Edelman will get taken down. The ball is loose at the 42-yard line. He was hit there by LaRon Landry. At Nyland, and back we come after the first New England turnover. And Sanchez will throw complete to Dustin Keller, and he'll take him. Is back in the NFC East race after beating Dallas today. Here's Green to the 33rd. 2nd down and 7. And that'll be caught by Curley. And he'll lose the ball. And a scramble for it. Curley got hit. And the Jets wind up with it.
It's going to happen a lot.
And the ball off inside. Green. By the way, with Gregory, I mean, he must love the home cooking.
Nearly as much. He'll get some blocked.
Jets go no huddle. And the pass into the end zone is caught by Shillings, and then he goes up thinking he scored the touchdown, but they say no. The official came in and you saw him waving it off, so Shillings got up, pulled a scoring play. Shillings goes down, the official comes in and says no.
I don't know about that.
Well, Rex is looking at it, and he's going to think about, does he want to challenge it? The ball can't hit the ground. You can't have the ground help you control the ball, and Rex will challenge it.
An incomplete pass being challenged by New York. After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. In the process of the catch, the receiver did not demonstrate full control on the way to the ground and used the ground to help control the ball. New York is charged with a timeout. Third down.
From the 7-yard line. And action
Loud.
Before the movement of the offense, encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty, in this case half the distance to the goal. The enforcement results, first down.
It is. And an inside handoff out of a spread formation. This is Bilal Powell who got into the end zone. Second and goal. And that is incomplete. And Sanchez, he's going to take it himself, and he gets knocked down at the 1-yard line. So you give it to Green, and he won't get it. And that spikes again. Julian Michaels, his key checks would say no relation. Here is Brady throwing, and the pass is incomplete with
If that's holding in the end zone, that's 2 points.
It'll be a safety.
Chop block on the offense. Number 22. The foul occurred in the end zone. We also call the play as a safety.
Pull back this way, Ridley this way. One goes high, one goes low. And there's your chop block. Any foul that occurs like that in the end zone is 2 points. It's
20-yard line after the safety. Hauled in by Kyle Wilson. The Jets begin this drive with a Sanchez drop back and a pass that is caught by Jeff Cumberland, and he gets taken out of bounds. Sanchez from the 32 turns and hands the ball off to Powell, and Powell. And the Jets, who were great in the red zone last year, but not so much this year, and another missing helmet there. Sanchez out of the pocket, flag is thrown. Mayo makes the tackle at the 9-yard line.
Yeah.
Holding, defense number 55. Half the distance to the goal from the previous spot. Automatic. First down.
And this is Powell getting into the end zone for the touchdown. Build and do it quickly in a little over 2 minutes, 71 yards.
The time Nick Mangold not having to worry about the double team, able to get straight up on the safety, Trod Mayo, and get that thing in there.
And the Jets have scored 12 consecutive points. Their best shot after going in 35-3 at the half. This kickoff is fielded just in bounds at the 1 by Devin McCourty. Out of bounds 4 games out of every 5. From the 13-yard line, Ridley. Chris, the last time...
You know, the total yards in this game are almost even.
Right.
You know, they've had 2 crazy take a shot.
And Brady, he'll sneak it and pick up the first down.
Tampa, too.
Indianapolis, Tampa Bay. From the 24-yard line. Up to the 30-yard line.
Patriots has really stepped up.
Fake draw. And then Brady goes, and that pass is incomplete, intended for Hernandez. On 3rd and 4. Brady on a roll. Throws, catch made, and
Race. He can run away from people.
And of course, he's been tremendous after the catch through the years. The catch is made here, and that is Daniel Fells, the
field. And these tight ends are like wideouts at their routes.
And not getting out of the backfield. That's Brian Thomas, who makes sure that on 2nd and 11, Brady throwing, and it's caught. And this is Lloyd slipping back to the end for the New England Patriots. And Ridley will pick up the first down.
God, I would after the game to go down and get their turkey leg. Can't you just remember? I remember so many Thanksgivings just a broadcaster, and I think the answer is yes for a lot of people with John Madden.
Boom.
Yeah, he hasn't been awful.
Right. Ridley. Tom Brady is rarely awful. On 2nd and 2, Brady throwing and getting free. free with a flag thrown is Aaron Hernandez for the touchdown.
Brian Thomas.
Right, Thomas came in and put a shot on him. Is this offense or
Pass
defense here?
Offense number 81. 10-yard penalty. Still second down.
So that's Roethlisberger will tell you about the shoulder as Brady spins away, throws it to the outside, and that is caught.
Spinning backwards.
On 3rd and 7. And the pass on the outside, and breaking away from the tackle is Shane Vereen.
Who had the touchdown earlier is starting to make a real impression.
So 1st and goal, they go no huddle, and here is Vereen again to the 1-yard line.
Good-looking bunch catching the football.
And the 17th play of the drive is Brady himself, and touchdown is the signal. 17 plays.
I tell you, for a quarterback, he sort of runs like a fullback. He's about a foot off the ground, running this ball head first, knees not on the ground.
Chewed up 7 minutes and 39 seconds after the Jets.
And you were talking about in the open.
There are 2 games against Miami left. You got McKnight. 2 games against Miami, 1 against Jacksonville, and then 2 from MetLife Stadium. And Sanchez throwing and finding his man, and then the ball is taken away from Chaz Schillings. And you got Rodman Ninkovich, who winds up with the football. He threw that tonight. Ball at the 37-yard line. And Brady's going to go deep and over the middle. It is caught by Welker. Going to the outside and untouched into the end zone goes Ridley.
Daniel Fells right here. Watch him come around the edge. I think that was Daniel Fells. Block on the edge and then follow it up and just drive his guy on the ground. The hardest thing in the world to do in the NFL is to get the edge, and especially getting the edge against it. It's amazing how deep this Patriots team is at tight end.
And Welker threw a block as well. Straight points from New England. And they're up 49-12, a yard into the end zone. This is Joe McKnight coming back with it, but not very far. It's taken out of bounds up at the...
After the ball was dead, personal foul. In the offense number 54, late hit on a defensive player, half the distance to the goal. Timeout.
And that's Nick Ballore. Sanchez will hand the ball off to Powell. Well, we talked about the headline writers before. There you go. Yep. 2nd down and 11. And that is caught by Jeremy Curley. And
get into this a bit.
Right. Well, tomorrow's Friday, though.
Right.
On 3rd and 1, this is Powell. Plymouth rock bottom. Here's Gary.
Illegal motion. Offense number 84 moving forward to the snap. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
For the Patriots. Sanchez on 3rd and 6, and that's incomplete. And
to lead, so what was once thought of as a weakness is starting to change in my mind.
Improving week to week as the fair catch is made. Bunkers nationwide. Visit redcross.org or text Red Cross to 90999 to contribute. It's 2nd and 3. And Shane Vereen.
Humorous life. It's not when you're 22 and hungry.
Well, nothing gets by. I mean, that's not.
Live it the life too long because it's not much of a life.
And this is Welker. Early lead and put a real big dent in the Cowboy hopes. And Brady will, before he gets hit, shovel it off to Danny Woodhead.
His QB rating since he's gotten the league is pretty mediocre.
Well, you can pin a lot of it on Sanchez.
Think about anything, and they just go to work.
And Vereen to the outside. The only thing that some Patriot fans will be...
They're kind of ready to play.
You play it there, and then you grow Moss. Danny Woodhead gets tackled.
It's on the pregame show, and I said, well, loser of this game gets the 1st overall pick. Back to you, Bob.
At least there was something to talk about.
That was it. That was my 6 seconds of fame.
And the kick goes into the end zone with
Vince Wilfork's first question. How many fat grams in that?
Dumped off to Sean Green. Sanchez gets planted into the ground by Justin Francis, and then that catch is made, and Hurley might have been off to the races. We're gain of 36. Sanchez and picking up some fantasy stats right there as he hits Dustin Keller.
And it's the guy who's playing quarterback on the other side that you got to match.
Into the end zone and too tall for Dustin Keller. And 2nd and 10. Sanchez looks like his first option, then hits his second, and a flag comes in at the end because you heard that helmet to helmet there as Schillens makes the catch.
Personal foul. Unnecessary number 37 hit on a defensive receiver. Half the distance to the goal, automatic. First down.
A lot of those tonight.
To the 1. And off play action. The pass in the back of the end zone is hauled in for the touchdown by Dustin Keller.
Something like that. Play fake to the right, everybody slides that way, and the old throwback the other way.
As the Jets close to within 30.
Back now with Charlie Batch, so
who knows?
Pretty good third string quarterback though.
Well, they go Cleveland this week, and then they go back to Baltimore. This is Welker who just slides to a stop at the Ridley is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Back here. And a little kneel down here by
10, 11, 12 years, the New England Patriots franchise has been the model.
The punt is fielded at the 44 by Kyle. One play. Joe McKnight carrying the ball out to the 50-yard line. So this is going to take us right down to the end of the game. And the New England Patriots, who were 3-3 at the beginning of the season, and those 3 losses were by a composite 4 points. Sanchez and Belichick and Welker and Brady and Belichick and Ryan will meet at midfield. The game is over. What's left of the one-time capacity crowd expressing their displeasure. 49-19, the Wendy's post-game report with the Madden